Coming up, Chef Laurent is here from the Meritage Resort cooking pork tenderloin saltimbocca. I cannot wait. It looks fantastic.
Mouth's already watering. Send us your home.
Boy, I really pulled the, Joe was off gambling. I'm sure he thought he got the good job today. I am with Chef Laurent from the Meritage in Napa.
Good morning.
Which was a legendary. You guys are featured tonight on Bravo's Top Chef.
Top Chef on Bravo. It's the two finale on the second, Wednesday the 2nd, which is tonight at 10 o'clock, and next Wednesday on the 9th.
Beautiful.
They came to Napa for the big finale.
And you this morning are making for us pork tenderloin saltimbocca, which we hear on menus a lot. What's saltimbocca mean?
Saltimbocca means basically jump in the mouth. So it's a kind of a salty dish.
Jump in the mouth?
Jump in the mouth. It's a salty dish. It's usually used with veal. You can do it with pork, chicken, beef, even fish. What we did is what we do at a restaurant. This is a dish that's in Siena in a restaurant at the Meritage Resort. We get some pork medallions and we dust them with some breadcrumbs and a little rosemary. We sear them in a pan with a little bit of butter, and that's our meat. We'll cook it slowly.
Chefs just reach in with their fingers and flip them. I love it.
The saltimbocca includes garlic, of course butter, because there's no good dish without butter. You have to use butter.
And now, is this done table side, by the way, at the restaurant?
No.
Because sometimes it is.
Yeah,
I know some. Okay.
That would be fun.
You're in the back messing around when
Yeah,
you're making this.
we'll mess around. Shallots.
Beautiful. Oh, it's already smelling fantastic.
Chopped garlic. And we're using some wild mushrooms because it's the season of wild mushrooms.
And the selection of mushrooms are just so beautiful that you brought in this
Yeah,
morning.
we have chanterelles from Arcata. We have Hands of the Woods, black trumpets. I've washed them. You have to be careful because they're full of sand. And we're going to saute them in the butter. Let them cook a little bit.
Now I've had saltimbocca in the past, and sometimes there is prosciutto in there. Is there not?
There is prosciutto. You can put prosciutto.
Okay, but there's no rule. It's as long as it jumps in your mouth.
There's just jump in your mouth.
Okay, all right, just checking.
The sage is really the big ingredient.
Yeah.
And
that was fresh sage.
That's fresh sage. I just chopped. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Everything we do is fresh.
Of course.
Vegetables.
And that looks like some Dijon mustard.
Local produce. Dijon mustard.
And fresh.
Loosen that up a little bit.
Yeah, sure, and right from the wine glass, so you could be taking a drink while you make this.
Well, yeah, usually
at home.
I always use wine when I drink, and sometimes I put it in the food. And we're going to cook it and put a bit of red wine.
And talk to me about the mushrooms. I mean, some recipes call for completely wilting them, and they've rendered all their juices. Then they're very tender, almost gone away, and sometimes you want them more toothy.
Yeah, I like them a little bit undercooked, so they still keep the texture and the flavor. I don't like them mushy and spongy. They need to be nice, and you really want to keep them whole. It would be a shame to destroy the mushroom.
As soon as the red wine hit the pan and the Dijon,
all the flavor is going to come out.
Fantastic, yeah.
We're going to season it a little bit with my favorite salt, which is a little bit of truffle salt.
Oh.
And
is there actual bits of truffle in the salt?
There's an actual bit of white truffles in there. And then when the wine is a little bit reduced and cooking with the sage and the mustard, we're going to add a little bit of cream. Let that cook a little bit.
Yeah, fantastic. And we'll have to be plating up fairly soon here, Chef, to make sure we make it on time. Talk to me about done this on pork, by the way. There's no problem at all having your pork be medium rare and lots of pink, right?
Medium is a good temperature for pork. It keeps it from being dry.
Sure. I mean, there was a time in this country when we had to worry about that, but not anymore.
No, now they eat mostly corn. Sure. They feed corn and grains, so there's really not much to worry about. So we're going to put the pork.
Oh, here we go.
And you can serve this with polenta, potatoes, risotto. We actually serve it with grilled polenta in a restaurant. It takes quite a bit of time to make, so. There you go.
Very beautiful, and you know what? Encouraging. You've got me believing I could go home and make this myself.
Oh, it's really easy. Actually, yeah, I came up with this recipe at home.
Okay.
So,
well, as you finish it up, we're going to have to run. Let us remind folks where they can find your beautiful, beautiful restaurant, the Meritage Resort, located at 875 Bordeaux Way in Napa. Visit the meritageresort.com for more info. And give me one, if we can we get one last look at this finished
smells
dish?
so good, I feel like I'm going to faint.
Oh, beautiful. Smells fantastic. Thank you very much, Chef Laurent. We really appreciate your time here. There it is this morning. What's going on with it?
Big.